Hello, my name is Whitney Pavlovich, and I will be evaluating case two. So let's start by grounding in the situation. You're running a B2B online coaching business for roofers. You've scaled this business from $850,000 in year one all the way up to $2 million by year three. And recently you've added three sales rep, but your close rate has dropped from 40% to 20%. Now, this information tells me something important right away, that the offer, number one, is working. The market is proven, the growth is happening, but when close rates start to drop after adding sales reps, in my experience, I have found that it's not necessarily the issue with the reps themselves, but maybe there's a little bit of a variance in the system. So, using the limited data that we have, I would love to focus on these three things. Number one, I would first of all like to look at the quality and the qualifications of the leads. So, as businesses grow, volume often increases much faster than the disciplines. If a rep is spending time with leads that aren't true fits and not qualified, regardless of how good this rep is, their capabilities are not going to be able to close it because, again, the lead is unqualified. So, what I want to do is I want to sit down and look at what qualified leads actually look like so that we can slow down the process a little bit for your reps to ensure that they are getting qualified leads immediately and not taking it any further in the process than need be. Next, I'd love to standardize the sales motion. And what I mean by this is I want them to understand everything that's going on in your brain and to transfer it into their brains. Because when you were selling, you were the system. You knew everything about what you were selling, who you were selling to, why they were buying, etc. Now you have three reps, and each of them is going to be a little bit different. But if they're telling different stories on every single one of their pitches, every single time the results will vary. So what I would like to do is I would like to introduce one course script with one qualification of framework with one clear call type of structure. Not to restrict the reps by any means, but to give them a foundation of consistency that they can continuously implement, repeat, and win. Third, I'd like to re-anchor the coaching and accountability to behavior and not outcome. I would love for us to review calls with them, work with them, coach them on how everything went when they didn't close and what we can celebrate and take and move forward when they did close. This will be, reinforcing their positive behaviors and helping them learn along the ways so that everything looks good and everyone is winning together naturally. So the key takeaway from this is I wouldn't try to grow any faster than what you are doing right now. You're already doing a great job, but let's fix the sales motion until the conversation becomes predictable and repeatable. Once that foundation is solid, we can scale much easier and figure out how to make it much more sustainable. What are your thoughts on that? Thank you.